How's it going, Talk Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my review of Nottingham Forest versus Southampton. Wow, I mean, what a game. 7 goals, split 4-3 in favour of Nottingham Forest. That game had almost everything, didn't it? A penalty for either side. It was a really entertaining one for the neutral. If you weren't a Forest or Southampton fan, you would have loved watching that. Maybe Leicester and Leeds might not have enjoyed it too much, potentially Everton as well. But if you didn't have a dog in this fight, you would have loved it. You'd have absolutely loved it. But for Forest fans and Southampton fans, it wasn't as... definitely for Southampton fans, it wouldn't have been enjoyable. But for Forest fans, it wasn't as comfortable as we would have liked it to have been. We went 2-0 up, and we looked really, really good for it. 2 Tyrell Wanyi goals, a lovely goal where it was quite a similar sort of situation to the goal he scored against Southampton earlier in the season at St Mary's, where the ball was played across by Johnson, and he finished it from close range. The second one was brilliant on the turn. To volley it past the goalkeeper was fantastic from Awanyi. A bit of a shame for him that he didn't get his hat-trick, but fair play to him. Nonetheless, a really good performance from him. And it's such a shame that he was injured for so long, because if he'd have been fit a lot longer than that, who knows where we could have been. We could have been looking at being in a different sort of situation. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be, and things have panned out how they've panned out. But I think today was a massive, massive win. It wasn't a vintage performance. It wouldn't be a performance that Cooper will look back on and think that was a fantastic performance. We played really well there. Maybe he'll look back on it and think, we did well in an attacking sense. Defensively, there's a lot of work to be done. And I completely agree with that. I think you look at the defence, and there were some really good performances in that defence today. Don't get me wrong. I think Felipe was fantastic. I was really gutted when he didn't get his goal, because despite conceding 3, he was brilliant today. He's been really, really good. I think in every game he's played, I don't think really you can lay too much blame at his door. I think that he has, despite some of the results and some of the performances of maybe those around him, I think he's really he's been very consistent and done well for us. Has been a solid rock at the back, even chipping in nearly with a goal. Unfortunately, it was ruled offside. But flipping away for his celebration. It was quite good to see. But he's striking me as a bit of a Cafu style, not in terms of how they play or their involvement on the pitch, but the fans love them. They just. Last season, Cafu was a fan's favourite, and I feel like this season it's Felipe. Someone that he's showing so much passion, showing that he wants to be here, playing for the boys, playing for the badge, and he's someone this isn't a direct comparison to Cafu, but he's someone that he's probably too good to play for us. Really, he was playing for Atletico Madrid early on in the season. He was playing Champions League football, and sort of along with Navas as well, playing for teams where they should be battling for European places, in sort of Atletico Madrid's kind of situation, and for both of them really, they're going to be looking to try and win the league, So I think to have them there, Renan as well, at left back, to have them there is amazing. And for Felipe, he just looks so much better than maybe not the other defenders. I wouldn't say maybe so much better, but he looks a lot better than a player would expect to be playing for a club like Forest in a relegation scrap. It's great to have him, and I think he was brilliant tonight again. He's so calm on the ball, so composed. He's so wise as well with some of the things he does defensively. He's really smart. He knows exactly what he's doing, and it's brilliant to see. It really, really is. Looking at some other Forest performances then. Gibbs White was excellent. Got the man of the match on Sky Sports, and fair play to him. That flick for the Danilo goal was absolutely sublime. Fantastic from Gibbs White. I think he's been a really good signing for us. A lot of money, don't get me wrong. And it could have been one of those signings where a team signs someone for a lot of money and it doesn't work out. You look at Richarlison at Tottenham. But he's come into Forest and he's been exceptional, Gibbs White. He's the first player since, I think, 96 to get 5+ goals and 5+ assists in a Premier League season for Forest, which has been huge for us. He's combined amount of goals, I think he's got 5 goals and 7 assists, which is amazing. I mean, it's been a real help for us this season, and I hope he stays at Forest for a long, long time. He's a special, special player. Another special player I mentioned a few minutes ago, Danilo. He's really coming good. I mentioned this after the Brighton game, I think it was. When he came in at first, there was a lot of hype around him, and when he sort of played, I was like, yeah, you know what, Danilo's good. Didn't really, stand out to me as as an outstanding player. But over the last few games, he's been excellent. 3 games, 3 goals, brilliant. Apologies for that. It's a bit late. I should have recorded this straight after kickoff. Straight after the full-time whistle. But I've just been scrolling through social media and looking at what all the Forest fans have been saying. It's been absolutely fantastic tonight. A massive 3 points, a massive step in the right direction. One for me that, we had to win. Southampton, a really struggling side. If they'd come to the City Ground and got anything from today, it would have been poor. It would have been really, really bad. But the first time this season that we have done the double over a team, there's one more opportunity to do that this season. That's Crystal Palace on the final day. But, yeah, massive 3 points. And you look at the context of those 3 points. This weekend, Leeds lost, Leicester lost, Southampton lost, us and Everton won. So 3 out of the bottom, 5 won. Lost and 2 won. So, for us, that's positive. We're out of the drop zone now. We're up to, I believe, 16th place ahead of Leeds, Everton, and Leeds, Leicester, and Southampton, which is great for us. I think it was a really important 3 points. And now, going into the final few games, we're not safe by any stretch of the imagination. But I think, if we can pick up a point, maybe 2, that could be enough to see us safe. You're looking at Southampton, they're down. Leeds need to really win a game. They need to win at least one game, if not more, between now and the end of the season. Leicester as well. As long as we effectively better their points tally from now to the end of the season, we should be absolutely fine. But yeah, overall a brilliant, brilliant performance. I hope Aurier's not too bad in terms of the injury that he picked up. I'm trying to think who else came off. Wanya came off. He looked really, really good today. It was good to have Yates back. Really good to have Yates back. He's such an important, such a vital cog in what we do, and hopefully he's going to have a really good run next season. Should we stay up as a real injury-free season? He can show what he's really about. Same with Awonyi and a couple of others. But yeah, overall, really good performance today. Mangala's a player that's not going to get a lot of plaudits, but I think it's another solid performance from him again. But yeah, we need to tighten up a bit defensively, and I hope next season that we really look and try and sort that out, because conceding 3 to Southampton isn't the greatest. But then we got the win in the end. I put on Twitter that it doesn't matter how we get the points, as long as we get them, and we got them. So that's all we can really be happy with. All we can be happy with, all we can really say. We can be happy with a lot of things after tonight's performance. One thing I want to say, the fans. Oh my days. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant again. The City Ground is an absolute fortress. And the fans there, I think we've got one of the best set of fans in the league. I'm not even being biased when I say this. Of course I say I'm a Forest fan. But our fans, absolutely exceptional, absolutely fantastic, and a credit to the club. So, yeah, let us know down below what you thought of the game, man of the match, outstanding performers, maybe anything that you weren't too happy with, who knows. But, yeah, if you did enjoy, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new around here and you haven't already, and come on, you Reds.